Well, I'm back. We had a nice little break. And I now would like to welcome our next dance group to the stage. The Wrangell, Johnson O'Malley, Kaatslitaan dancers have been performing at Celebration since the early 1980s. Their group comprises elders, youth, and members of the Shotquan and Wolf Troop dancers ranging in age from 6 to 80 years young. Their group practices drumming and dancing on Fridays at their WCA cultural facility. The elders who drum with them are their backbone and show up every week to meet and are committed to the children and share songs, dances, and refreshments. They would like to thank Sealaska for inviting Wrangell, Johnson O'Malley, Kaatslitaan, and Wolf Troop dancers to Celebration again. They would also like to thank their sponsors who helped get them here. Wrangell Community, JOM Parent Committee, Tlingit and Haida, Laird and Francine Jones, Jason Rack, Sam Campus, the community of Wrangell, and everybody who donated. Let's give a big welcome to the Wrangell, Johnson O'Malley, Kaatslitaan dancers. Gunals Chiish.
appreciation. Kaatslitaan, Kaatslitaan. Gunal chase the Katyahan, Hateach want lane Yahat a sock. Jack Nachatsati, would Zinedi Ayachat Kirk Quan Dachayachat, Kachhanak Kudzati, Quatlia. Ach Kuik Saye Kit Hasego Shawat Ayachat. The woman who moves the killer whales. You have standing before you Kaatslitaan, Kachhanak, peoples. Nistat, last night you guys heard wonderful history going on in Kachhanak. I just cannot believe how wonderful it was today also to see all of that atu that came home. It just was so overwhelming and so strong and so powerful, and I just wanted to pay a word to it this morning, listening and watching those great items. And last night also, they came home, and it was a 20-year thing to get them to come. And it's like our ancestors have come home. We really appreciate it. Gunal chish, gunal chish. This group that you see before you is a unified group of Big Wrangell and Little Wrangell. Just googank a Wrangell. Kaatslitaan, Wrangell. Yuayach nocturne. When I say we are only imitating what we've heard and what we've been taught by people, the nerdish people that just keep on learning Tlingit because they have the opportunity to learn, and they take that opportunity every day. And I think that talking in English to you is good manners. I really appreciate that. No. We'd like to sing a song for you. That first song you heard us singing was that paddle song. Raven removed himself from the kuik, and he went to another building. And they came and put their regalia on. At the time, there was no people, only birds. No one knew what they put on, but they stood out and they sang, and then they entered, just like we do today, so many thousands of years ago. This group you see before you, the Kaatslitaan dancers, they're in there mixed in between their elders and their wolf troop people. Wolf troop, the backbone of our group, and the Shtakin Kwan, Shkat Kwan, and all these prestigious things you see before you. The first song that we'd like to sing, I'm going to sing it on this microphone, and they are going to dance it. I'd like someone to bring out that marmot hat, if it's there. Gush Tlain has been dressed up in the old marmot hat. This hat came home before this time, but I'd like to sing a song to it. It might be a little bit long and a little bit slow. Bear with us. Gunal chish. Ya hey, ya hey, ya hey, ya hey, ya hey, ya idat gudesa achkakihas gudesa achkakihas yahahe akka ek ashakik tuani idat gudesa achkakihas gudesa achkakihas yahahe hui. Gunalchish Takatihan, Tlingit people, Ichus tonight touched, stomp their feet. Gunalchish for that. The next one that we'd like to sing is this one for the Kach hat. The Kach hat is among us down there. Katie's holding that hat there. If there is somebody that would like to say something about that hat, I could step aside. Cindy will say something, Kaatslitaan.
The frog hat that Katie is holding, are you up front? Okay.
You can see on screen.
Oh, okay. This is the hit, our clan frog hat of the frog clan Kaatslitaan. It had a long journey. It was lost to us over 100 years. This hat is over 200 years old and it made its way home. We welcomed this hat in 2015 and we brought it out because we want it to feel the life, and it's happy to be out with us. Thank you.
Good chase. Go, you are your nocturne. Yo, hey, hey, yo, I, yo, hey, yo, hey, hey, yo, I, 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 yo, hey. Wasaya achaka kunafchish yis hasechchi kacha adiyatki yiyatulen yehe he ya aya wasaya achaka Klinget on inuka, yana gutsha, heya diezi, tihita on the ya gainen, yo hey hey yo aya, yo hey hey yo aya, we. Sheesh. That was a great history that she told you about that hat. The next song we'd like to perform for you is Keet Kuwath. If someone can come out with that Keet Kuwath hat. Just a second, guys.
I'd just like to say that this hat was made by Harold Jacobs for us in 2013. And up to that point, I never thought that I would be on stage dancing for anybody because I'm pretty shy. And all of a sudden, our clan had this hat, and who was going to dance it? And I said, if nobody does, then it's a total waste. And I got up and I danced the first time to bring it life. And it was, I asked Harold, I said, how did I do? He says, you move like a killer whale. After that, I started moving like a killer whale and learning how to dance. And I'd like to thank Ken Hoyt and his beautiful wife for this robe. All of a sudden I had a blanket and a hat, and what could I say? No, I don't think so. I had to come out and dance. Thank you. My Tlingit name is Khuns, and I'm from the Kaatslitaan clan. Thank you for coming.
I just wanted to add, my brother is very shy, but he is also the president of the WCA, our local tribe. He's very, very modest.
Yeah, hey, hey, ooh, way. Yeah, hey, ooh, way. Yeah, hey, ooh, way. Yeah, Gunalchish, Lakatihan. UK Yuch Satini, Gunalchish to Akquan, Gunalchish Akquan for allowing us to be here. Taku Kwanza. Sealaska for inviting us here once again. You do see those young people out there so graciously watching their elders, learning everything they can. Every single Friday from 4 to 5 p.m., these children sit with the elders and learn songs. We did not bring 17 of our dancers, and we're scrambling. So then we invited a cohort of Wrangell High School children in a beginning Tlingit language class. And they were just wrapping their minds around learning Tlingit, one word at a time. And we invited a couple of Stikine middle school kids. And if they would please show themselves by turning and waving. Our Wrangell High School cohort. And our Stikine Middle School cohort. They have their mothers with them. One is Laura Davies, bear mother, Chukanadi lady. Gusawa, Laura? Over there? Or no? Oh, over there, yay. Oh, well, Laura. And another lady from the Sami people, Jen Witherspoon. Gusawa, where are you? Oh, over here, right here. Yay. Gunalchish. You know, if I'm leaving things out, I'll hear about it probably. Okay. After that song, the next song we'd like to sing is called Stikin Ichki. These songs were composed by Kaatslitaan. We really appreciate everything that he does for us. Kaatslitaan, Gochka, he has many names. And we just like to give him. And Stikin Ichki, the words are, Hey, ya, Yahoo, hey. That's how it starts out. The second verse is, Anya di Kaatslitaan ya ayi yutki. We're going to sing to the ravens, Nanya ayi yutki. The second verse is, Ya yi dut. Right now, however, Siknach adi yutki. It is so good to see you way down on the Stachini, the Stikine River. Okay. You want to sing it? Hey, ya, yahoo, hey. 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 Hey, ya, hey, ya. Hey, hey, ya, yahoo. Oh, hey. Hey, ya, yahoo, 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 hey. Hey, ya, hey, ya. Hey, hey, ya, yahoo. Oh, hey. Anya di Kaatslitaan, Nanya ayat me. Atu wuksiku, hey, ya, yahoo, hey. Ya, way down on the Stachini. Hey, ya, hey, ya. Hey, ya, yahoo. Oh, hey. Hey, ya, yahoo, 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 You've been really attentive in listening to these songs. Cha dechat na'u, if I'm messing it up, please forgive me. I'd like us to yuayachinak and turn. Right now you can see those alder sticks these young boys are carrying. These alder sticks were carved out by Clay Hammer. He's married to GC, and that is Holly Hammer. She once was the JOM director. Her husband carved all of these alder sticks for the kids. And I would like Levi to come up and talk about those alder sticks and what they were used for. Can you do that, Gushtlen?
Gunashish, Gushklein aya aksai, Nanya aya, Stachin, Kwan awe ohan. These alder sticks that we have here today, most of the time you will use them in ceremony, in big ceremonies in clan houses for the heavy songs. But in the Stachin Kwan, one of the things that makes our Kwan a little unique is we live at the Stachin River. And we used to use these alder sticks to push ourselves up the river. So when you see us dancing out, going back, that is us pushing ourselves up the river to visit our relatives, the Taltans, up the Stachini. Ganashchish.
At this moment, I have two drummers here, and one's name is Jessica. Come tell who you are. Catch Adi, ladies.
Akek yek yuhat duasak yek nahatsati kachari ayahat shahin kwan ayahat gunoshish.
Her name is Jessica Whitaker. She is works in the health profession for Search. She got a 10-year bracelet that has the Devil's Club on it and the Search insignia, and she's really proud of that. We're really proud of her for helping our people out. Okay, we'll have the other one come over.
Ki ayuchat duasak yek nahatsati kachari ayachat shahin kwan ayachat gunoshish. I'd also like to mention that we have our Uncle Gilbert with us in spirit on the stage in front of Bradley there, our other little Kachari, and our Grandma Min with us in form of her cedar hat on Ethan, our other Kachari boy there. Ethan, can you step forward?
Gonarchish Kach Adi, showing up with us on Fridays and helping out. We really appreciate it and love it. These girls were in JOM when they were 6 years old. So they're just carrying, they brought their dog for show and tell. He was so cute. They would bring him to JOM too and sign him up. So, and now their children are carrying on the tradition. Those are their sons down there. Casey, step forward, please. Kachadi man. Their nephew, Brad. Dukik. Dukiki, Duhunt isn't here. Ethan, step forward. Hutlatsine. All these young men that you see here in that Wrangell High School cohort and that Stikine Middle School cohort. We also have Boom Chain Laux here. Boom Chain. We call him shot. He holds it together like a boom chain. And I see Quinn down there, Chukanady, and his dad's regalia. Winston Davies would be dancing with us, but Quinn is, because Winston getting ready to go fishing. Aw. There's many young men down there that are with us with Johnson O'Malley. Oh, is Clay One on here? Oh. Also, we have Clay One. Tekwe D, step forward. There he is. Yay. He joins us. Look at those magnificent bear ears. Boys, after that, step forward if I haven't called your name. Who's next? Oh, look at that. Silas? Hi, Silas. Yay. Kiksadi. Yes, Cook, you do a Sockway Silas. Yes, Cook. Ah, great grandpa's name. Yay, awa. All right, who's next? Richie. Oh, Richie Teaton. He is just Teaton. Richie Rooney. He travels from Kodiak to dance with us. His dad, my youngest son, Morgan, will bring his children to dance with us wherever they're from. This is Bryson Stowe. Bryson. He is entertaining Daishi Ton. Go ahead.
And Katie's son, Taden, Taus.
Taos, Taden.
Kachari.
Koch Adi. Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, there you are. Yay, oh, Talus, come forward so we can see you too. Talus is here. What's her Tlingit name? Tsunak? Tsunak? Oh, Tsunak. Take Wadey lady, the Soren's sister. Ich gedach, Wade. Ich gedach, ja, du. Ach, dat schantke. Ach, dat schantke. Ich gedach, kiksha. She was adopted by their chief, Tashi. I'm very proud to be representing Wrangell Kicks Adi lady. I forgot her. All right, who else is down there? Rowan Witherspoon. He's Raven coming from the Prince of Wales area. Yiska Gusawa. Yiska Powhatan from the Virginia area. Powhatan. Mia, get up here, introduce yourself. Gusawa Hago. Ya Tianhan.
Chataya yel glog you chatu asag. Kachu, Mia Witherspoon. Wrangell Dach, I'm from Wrangell. Sakeen Kwan Ayachat. Is that what you want me to say? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for listening to me. Gunesh Chish.
Brody. Hago. Just say your name.
Hi, my name is Brody.
My brother's name is Boomchain.
My brother's Boomchain.
Say one Tlingit word.
Gunesh.
Madison, Hago. Mama, introduce Madison, please. Madison, come forward. Look at this, you guys.
Mayor Marino Suits, you had dosa. Anchorage Kayetati. Anchorage, Shitka Kwan, Ayahat. Gunachish. Said my name is Mayor Marino Suits. This is my daughter Madison Suits. We are from Anchorage. My family is from Sitka and Wrangell. And we are representing ANS Grand Camp. Gunachish.
Chukanedisha, Chukansha, Madeline, Huggo. You can come up or you can step forward, please. Huggo, come here. Hey. Chukansha, Yadu.
Hello, my name is Madeline Davies
From Wrangell.
from Wrangell, and
Glad to be here.
I'm really happy to be here.
Kaatslitaan.
Thank you. Ganashish.
Did I forget children? Like? Okay. We'd like to thank our sponsors that help us get here. The community of Wrangell, Willie Eon. His family gave us, his last wishes were, take care of those little JOM kids. He never forgot us every time we came. That was a long pandemic, and when Willie went home this last winter, but his sister gave us some money for the kids because Willie said, don't forget those kids. We'd like to remember Gil Gunderson. His family was really generous in helping us get here. Gil Gunderson, he's in the picture there. Very, very, very generous. And Sam Campus never forgets us. And he wants you guys to know, Haynes DeWitt taught them to dance in the 1960s. They were dancing with Haynes DeWitt at that time, 1961. He said, don't forget me, okay? And also our sponsors, the community of Wrangell, Sealaska, Tlingit and Haida, VTRC, the people who take care of us, Laird Jones, him and Francine always send us stuff so that we can raffle it off and make money. Community of Wrangell loves their children, as you can see. Gonafchish. Okay, you guys are saying go now? All right, we would like to thank you all, and we'd like to sing a song as we go out. And I'm just going to go ahead and sing this one for you. And it's public domain, so you guys can show your stuffs. Tuhede shugach tutan, ya ya kuske dake tajik anak husko tikit. We are going to sing that song. We open that container of wisdom they died leaving behind for us. Suhede. Gook? Did I forget anything? Deush, go over here and say something. I forgot something.
Dayush yuachdu asak kiksari ayachat kakan hit takayachat shkat kwan takayachat kachachan ach takayachat anaut tachchan ayachat. My name is Dayush and I'm from Wrangell. Kleitka Yadi. My dad is a white man, my mother was Anaut, and I'm here to represent Kiksadi. I just want to say this group is a wonderful growth from what I remember as a child when Haynes Stewart, Namshi, who's Nanya Ayi, and Shawat Chuku, Marge Bird, who's Kiksadi, presented and taught us dancing as children. And these songs are still being sung by this group today. I'm so very proud that this tradition is carried on, and that was back in the early 70s. So kunoschish, kunoschish.
I just wanted to give you one quick word, listening to all your donations and everything, and on behalf of Melissa and I will donate $1,000 to JOM. Good.
Shawat Shaguh. I told her all the stuff I had to do in 1998. I have to do everything. And she looked at me and said, it's just your turn. Shawat Shaguh, my cultural mother, and I really appreciate you guys bringing that forward. I was just kind of stiff here. Please forgive me. Chade khatna tuhede. Suhede shuga